Well, let's continue our coverage now. Today, jurors heard from doctors who completed competency and sanity evaluations on Leticia Stauch, who was found competent to stand trial twice.
Stauch is charged with killing her stepson Gannon Stauch in 2020 and then dumping his body in a suitcase in Florida. She was arrested for murder a few months after he disappeared. She pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity.
News 5's Jasper Portillo back at her post at the courthouse downtown with a recap of today's testimony. Ashley?
Well, today, 2 forensic psychologists were testifying about all of their interactions and evaluations they conducted and performed on Leticia Stauch. Both of those doctors did say they didn't note her suffering any serious mental health issues. They also both testified saying they believe that Leticia Stauch is competent to stand trial. Now, earlier today, Dr. Grimmett was testifying. Now, she was the second person to do a competency evaluation on Stauch. She said during that evaluation, Stauch was humming to herself, hitting her head on the wall, and seemed to be happier than she should have been. Stauch also told her she had different personalities. That doctor said she did not believe that Stauch had dissociative identity disorder or bipolar disorder, which Stauch's attorneys are arguing she has. She said at one point, Stauch also turned around to talk to someone who Stauch said were vampires. Here's part of her testimony.
Ms. Stauch introduced a vampire called Justice. She said that there was a button in her cell that she could summon Justice, Jasper, perhaps Patrick, if I remember correctly. She said she had been introduced to vampires when she lived in Alaska previously, and they used to go door to door like Jehovah's Witnesses.
Now, Dr. Torres also testified this afternoon. She was the one who completed a competency evaluation and also did a sanity evaluation on Stauch. She said some of the psychological test results were invalidated because Stauch was exaggerating her answers and her symptoms about her mental health. Now, also during a cross-examination earlier today, the defense attorneys questioned how child abuse can impact an adult throughout the years. They also questioned how dissociative identity disorder can take years to diagnose. We're also learning that doctors on the defense's side are expected to testify likely on Monday. For now, reporting live in Colorado Springs, I'm Ashley Portillo for News 5.